Welcome to Kitchen Table Talk Live. Hey, you guys, what's going on? Hey, Dark Liquor Cam, what's up, baby? Hey, Tristan. Hi, Clark. Hi, Chantel. Hey, Watermelon Sugar. Win Shanty. Hey, baby. Hey, Kay. Welcome to the weekend, you guys. What's going on, you guys? Hey, Blue Wolf. What's up, babe? Hi, April. Hey, Proverbial One. What's up, baby? No, I'm not at the table, but that's the best thing about Kitchen Table Talk. I can go anywhere in here and have Kitchen Table Talk. I ain't necessarily got to be at the kitchen table. It'll be just as messy. I'm not that far away from it, though. Hey, Abby, what's going on? Thank you, baby. Child, look at there, y'all. That's Supreme number 3 in the house. Miss Abby Reviews. Hey, Coy, what's going on? Say, dang, your apartment is big. Depending on what you're used to. Hi, Trey. What's up, Christina? Come on, sending love all the way from the Peach State. What's up, Miss Tanisha? Welcome. Welcome to the weekend, sis. I got a few little things I want to go over with you guys. Hey, Miss Natalia in the house. What's up, sis? Hey, so what's going on? This is going to be a different kind of kitchen table talk. Actually, it's going to be real personal, somewhat. I'm ready for game night. Yes, definitely make sure you all come back for game night, game and cocktail night with SpillitBoyTV at midnight. Listen, it's going down. It's going down. And there will be prizes. Cash prizes. Did you hear that? Cash prizes. Anyway. But like I said, welcome to Kitchen Table Talk Live with SpillitBoyTV. Listen, we're not going to be here real long, but I just came in. I was in my travels, which is how this is what this program is about. Me being in my travels and what I've run across and what I want to talk about, but I want to talk about it the way I want to talk about it. Right. Mother, I got my masks and I love them. Been getting plenty of compliments. Oh, thank you, Lady Steph. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. Yes, that is actually Chez Treasure for your masks and things. There's actually definitely more things that's actually going to be coming into that online boutique. Keep your eyes and your ears open because we will be expanding. There'll be more than just masks in the boutique. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. Lady Nika is here. What's up, sis? So listen, this is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about what's going on a little bit in my city. I ran across a couple of stories of what was going on in my city. And I said, what? What's up, Lamone? And I said, well, I'm going to go on down here because I just wanted to talk. I could have called my mother and talked to my mother because she's right here in the city. But I thought it'd be more interested to talk to y'all. Are y'all interested to hear what I ran across in my city? Yeah, let's talk about it. So listen, the first thing, if you looked at the thumbnail, there's a whole fool. Yeah, I said it. A whole fool sitting up on that thumbnail. Now you see something real nice on the thumbnail right in the middle. There's a whole piece of goodness right there in the middle of the thumbnail. Like, pow! I knew that would catch y'all's eyes, especially some of you girls and some of you boys, honey, would see what was on the thumbnail. You'd be like, oh my gosh, honey. Yeah. And then when you peer off to the side, you look. Thank you so much, Melissa. Love my emojis mask. Oh, thank you, baby. But you peer off to the side, you see a fool sitting at a table with a paper bag on her damn head. A brown paper bag on her head. So I said, what the hell is that? A brown paper bag protest. This is when you know things is crazy. And it's a little embarrassing that it's actually happening in my city and in my state, that there's a fool here. And wait till I get to telling you about this fool is out here doing this. It's a little embarrassing. That is, if you can even believe it, she part of the school board. Part of the school board. An elected official on the school board. And this is who you want us to send our kids down here to the schoolhouse and be governed by a fool that comes to a board meeting with a paper bag on her head? Really? This is what you got going on. Listen, let me tell you. Pittsburgh, Southmoreland County, child, she's a school board member, okay? She wore a paper bag on her head during a board meeting, and it's her protest against wearing a mask. So when I say taking the whole Karen's thing to a whole new level, they told her, listen, they actually checked, and she did it at 3 different meetings. 3 different meetings, and she's still clowning. I was done. I'm like, so what are you going to do? The board says they can't do nothing because she's an elected official. Says she's an elected official and there's nothing that they can actually do about her behavior. Are you kidding me? Would you say, right, Tasha, she's stupid. That's why I said taking the whole Karen thing to a whole new level. So you don't want to wear a mask. She claims, and her name, I'm going to give you her name. Her name is Dr. Catherine Fike. Okay? So get mad at me, doctor, because I said it. You a whole fool out here in these streets. You a fool acting a damn fool, and you need to be shaming your goddamn foolish ass self. Sitting up here claiming that she has a medical condition that keeps her from wearing a mask. So after she did this at one meeting, and the second meeting, they come and they tell her, well, girl, listen. They give her options. Options. Again, playing into privilege, but we're going to call it options, okay? Options. Wait a minute. I would have took a Sharpie and wrote Dr. Karen on her back. Okay. Act just as foolish as she is. Okay. So they gave her options. They brought in masks. She said she can't wear the mask because she got a medical condition. She can't wear the mask. So they offered her face shields because, they just attached to like a pair of glasses. So if I ever seen the heifer running around with a sunglass on, I smack her in her head because she claims she can't wear that either. So surely we should never see you with no sunglasses on, ever, nor a sun visor. Because if you can't wear a face shield, you can't wear sunglasses nor a sun visor either, right? She said she couldn't do any of that. They even went so far as to offer her to be stationed in a separate room with a laptop and bring her in, via Zoom or, like we are StreamYard or something like that. No, she don't want that. She don't want that. She want to show her ass and sit there and protest with a goddamn paper bag on her head. Embarrassing. I love my city. I do. I love my city. But and the thing is, she ain't really being governed by the city of Pittsburgh because it's Southmoreland County. She's in a county. So, but somebody from the city need to step in there and say, if you don't get your goddamn ass, get your goddamn ass out of here. A mess. But this, again, so you see what type of foolishness is why, because like I said, I could have picked up the phone and called my mother and talked to my mother about it. But no, I thought y'all would get a kick out of it. So that's why I came down here to share it with you all, because it's just outlandish. It's just outlandish. Crazy. A damn paper bag. Brown paper bag protest against masks. Anyway, let me move on to the next story, child. I told you we ain't gonna be long. This is just a little hit. It's a little hit of what I ran into. Oh, let me show you what I got. Since this is still kitchen table talk. So this is what I got. It's an old ham sandwich, child. Ham sandwich, Virginia baked. Can you see it? Wait a minute. There you go. American cheese and tomatoes. White bread and Miracle Whip. And a glass of water. We're still doing what we're doing. I just didn't feel like sitting at the kitchen table. So I came, like I said, I'm close to the table with a snack tray. See, we fancy up around here. And again, welcome to Kitchen Table Talk Live with SpillitBoyTV. Anyway, hey, Bless Watkins. Hi, Miss T. Velocity. So did she cut out the eyes and the mouth? No, child. No. She's just sitting there with the bag on her head. You look at my thumbnail. She just put that bag. She's just clowning. Put the bag on her head, looking down. A fool. A whole fool. You say, yes, I love me old nasty piece of ham sandwich, and I got to have Miracle Whip. Yes, absolutely. You say, I'm classy based, sitting up on old nasty piece of snack tray, honey. Welcome to Kitchen Table Talk. Okay, so here's the other one. So I told you there was also, when you look at the thumbnail, there was a piece of real goodness on there that some of the girls would really enjoy, and some of the boys. Listen, this is no judgment zone. Yeah, T-Ray, she was. I said Karen, T-Ray. I was trying to keep it PC. I said Karen. Mm-hmm. I did. I rare treasure. Okay, so listen. The guy that you see on the thumbnail, his name is Aaron Donald, okay? So a couple days ago, I seen this going on a couple days ago. He was accused of beating this dude down, just beating him down. They showed this picture of the guy. His last name is Spriggs. The guy somebody had taken his ass, and he had a very well whipped ass, okay? Very well whipped. Very well whipped. His eyes were all swollen. And his ass had been torn up. Someone tore his ass up. And they had said that Aaron had done it. And he was basically suing him. Now, Aaron is a former Pitt player, which is our University of Pittsburgh. He's a former Pitt player, and he's now currently an NFL star. He just is. He's that dude. He has really done well for himself. He's a resident, child. He one of ours. So, that's that. So he's been accused of assault. Now, this is when it gets interesting. Thank goodness for surveillance. We don't always like surveillance, There'll be surveillance. You'll be like, why is these cameras? Everybody, they always say, oh, the camera will catch it. The camera will catch it. Well, this is one time when the camera actually caught it and it worked out. And this is, everybody in this situation are of African-American descent. Okay. We all African-American in this whole situation. So it ain't that type of situation, just in general. Aaron's lawyer got the information. Now, 3 days ago, when I was looking on the news, baby, they was giving Aaron, honey, you did, really? What's getting ready to happen to your career? You did all this. Oh, my God. It was given all that. Very bleak. Aaron's lawyer got hold to that surveillance, honey, and run that beautiful being footage. They run the footage. And you could see clear as day, that the boy is getting the ass whooping. It's a group of people that is just tearing him up. He got body slammed, they kick in, fight, tearing his ass up. It's a whole bunch of people tore his ass up. I said, what did you do? What did you do? But they was beating his ass. And Aaron ran in and was literally pulling people off of the dude. Pulling people off the dude. So you see him pulling people off. You see somebody pull Aaron and gives him leave it alone and get away from it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, wow. So here I said, this is crazy. So you were out trying to do the right thing and then gets jammed up. And they made the mention of clout chasing. Said seeking a payday is what they actually said. On the news, seeking a payday. This dude is seeking a payday. And the guy said, his comment was, okay, him and his lawyer, after he's seen the footage, after they ran the beautiful being footage, yeah, okay, we see what's in the footage, but you need to look at what happened. I want to see more footage from what happened earlier on. So now that's where there's some questions. Now, the news here was given. He's a great guy. I'm so glad that this has been taken care of, this, that, and the other. Shaquille O'Neal has actually reached out to Aaron and said, we got your back. So proud of you. You're stand-up guy, blah, 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 blah. But now here's the other part of the story. I said, so where did all of this come from? Where did these people come from? Because all you see is like the drove of people, and you see you see everybody there. You see them come out from this side, and they're just like getting at him. They're getting at him, and they beating his ass. That's it. That's what you see. And you see Aaron getting the people, pulling people off of him. And then you see somebody pull Aaron away. And that's what you see. This was a house party. It was a house party. And at said house party, Aaron actually said that the guy all night had been nudging him with his elbow and different things, like picking, trying to get something started with him all throughout the night. And earlier at the party, he literally took a beer bottle and he swung the beer bottle at Aaron's head and missed. So they obviously had some words, but he took the beer bottle and swung it at Aaron's head and missed. And then from there, I don't know what happened, but then we see this beautiful being footage. So it's like, okay, cool, but there's some more to the story. Where's the rest of the story? Where's the rest of the story? Because, well, again, he is an NFL star. So there are going to be more questions now, or is there? Because now we know that Aaron didn't do the beating and the banging, but somebody beat and banged his ass. And we seeing people standing around. So I'm like, the people standing around, yeah, I said Shaq. Yeah, I said Shaq. Shaq reached out to him, child. Yeah. Because it was screwed up. And it sounds like a clout chase situation. We see clout chase stuff down here all the time on the YouTube streets. You ain't even got to be all that popular. And people will try to start fights with you, to just get at you because you got 10 extra subscribers than them. And we know how that thing works. But is it really that cut and dry? Now, I'm glad Aaron's been cleared, but the other people that did beat his ass, I don't think it's going to be just that cut and dry. I don't think it's going to be, well, it could be. It could be, because at the point, I was thinking at the point that he actually accused Aaron and he went for Aaron the way he did, it kind of messed up his credibility. When that video came out, and it's like, no, Aaron ain't put his hands on you at all. He didn't touch you. Aaron didn't touch him at all. He literally did not touch him at all. He literally was pulling people off of him until someone pulled Aaron. So it really screws up the guy's credibility. He's a big dude to look like a football player. Right. He big. They try fine. He's big. Both of them was big, though, because the dude that got beat down, he's big, too. He's a big dude, too. But it ain't help him because they beat his ass. Again, he was completely outnumbered. It was like a drove of people. It was like 5, 6 people beating his ass. But I don't know. I'm really, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to go. So, I don't know. I was just wondering, like I said, I wanted to talk to y'all to see what y'all thought. What your thoughts were on that situation. Do you feel like that his credibility will be completely shot, being as though he was so adamant about the fact that it was Aaron, and then the being footage shows that Aaron ain't put his hands on him at all? Yeah, that's who I was talking about. Right, Vanessa. So what y'all think? Hey, Coco. Oh, he really got his butt whooped if he's confused Aaron with the other folks and he was helping. Yeah, right. Let's see. Hey, just got here. Don't know what the subject is. Just rolling through to say, hey, what's going on? Check your messages. I sent you a message. I need a response from you from that message, sir, when you get a second. He was dazed and confused. Okay. The accuser was out of pocket and was trying to get in Aaron's pockets. Right, Chantel. And that's what's actually come out. That's the story now. And I'm wondering if it's best to just leave it alone. You know what I mean? If you send it on Facebook, I can't read it. Send it in an email. Okay, cool. I thought it was something strange that I didn't hear back from you. Okay, cool. I'll do it. That's messed up. And a big reason why some people don't offer any kind of help. Absolutely. Absolutely. But then, and that's the other strange part too, when it came out that he had been starting stuff with the guy all night at the party. And then, what's the chances that the person who you've been starting with all night would literally be the one to be making people stop bothering you? But yeah, very, very interesting. But again, is it your karma? I see Karma came through and did her thing. Right, because they said clearly he was elbowing him and mouthing him and picking all night. And that's it. Like I said, he is a resident. He's from Pittsburgh. He's from here. You know what I mean? And that's the one thing that I think I've said to you all. It's really nothing for us to see members of the Penguins, the Pirates, none of them. The Steelers. Child used to run into the Steelers all the time. When I be out, There have been many times I'll be out. The Steelers is cool. They're really cool dudes. You run into them, child, they buy drinks, and they're just like that. They're just residents of the city. That's our city functions like that. Our local celebrities, they ain't no issue, not at all. You run into them and they're very, very cool like that. Very cool like that. But then that's where they run into these types of issues where cloud chasers can actually get up on you and do these kinds of things. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But again, like I said, I just came down. I just wanted to see what you all thought about that. Really, really crazy though. But when did you ever think that you would really see surveillance footage actually work in the way that it was supposed to work out? Worked out that time for old Aaron, because it was looking bleak, honey. When I seen that story a couple days ago, I was like, that ain't gonna turn out good at all. And then today, when I saw this whole turnabout, I was like, well, check that out. Let's see what Coco says here. So I'm guessing this guy's lawyer will be finding out who those other people are, right? I would think, because you could clearly see like the mob of people that was busting him up. Let's see. Or the people beating the guy Caucasian American? I can't tell. Both. There were Caucasian and African American folk, which is not strange because, again, like I told you, Aaron is an NFL star. So it's probably fans that was like, oh, no, you won't. Yeah. It wasn't even. That's why I said everything here is all African American. There was no racial thing. It was all us. The two guys involved was us, but the people that was doing the fighting, they was some of everything, child. But we do party like that here. We're not segregated like that. The white guys and the black guys do party together. Yeah, you'll have that, especially in that area. They were in the South Side. Over in the South Side, child, it's mixed. The crowd is mixed. It was a whole run. It was a rumble. If you've been showing out all night, you need your ass whooped. And that's exactly what happened, D2 Nice. That's exactly what happened. Now it's just all about who did the most ass whooping. But there was a lot of kicking, and they were a bit excessive with it. They were a bit excessive with it. But yeah. Be very interesting. But like I said, these are some things that were just going on around my way, and I felt like they were worthy of me speaking about them. So I did. I spoke about them. Again, Kitchen Table Talk with SpillitBoyTV. Kitchen Table Talk Live. That's what we do down here. Yeah, that's it. That's what I had to say. Another thing, let me say this. Let me talk to my folks who are Queen Sugar fans. I spoke about this a little bit earlier when I had stopped in and did a little drop by on Lady Nika. She had a panel and I dropped past her place. And I'm like 4 episodes behind. I've been doing that show from the beginning, when it started. And I just missed 4 episodes. There was a wedding in the 1 episode and it was okay. Thank you, Anthony. The wedding was cool. It was no problem. Darla had cute shoes. But not much to talk about, really. And then in the next 2 episodes, they went really deep into the George Floyd situation. They talked a lot about police brutality on civilians, African-American civilians, and all of that. You all know that's not my zhuzh. It made me very uncomfortable. Both of those episodes were actually kind of rough to even get through watching, but I watched them. But I couldn't bring myself to come down and start talking about them. I just didn't want to do that. I just did not want to do it. So I kind of skipped it, and I thought, I'll skip this one episode, then the next episode, they was back at it again in the next episode. So, yeah, I didn't care for it. But now, here we are. There was an episode the other night, and I can get back on the horn, but there's really nothing. Well, there is. There is. I'll just go ahead and do it now. I'll do it now. Or maybe, no, I won't. No, I won't. No, I won't. Listen, I'll just leave this here. And I'll just say, people who are my Queen Sugar fans, don't get upset. I'll be back on doing the show. So look out for the review. I'm going to do a review. I'll do a review of this week's episode. And I just want to let you all know this is what happened. The show, it just got a little too real because it's a drama. It's a drama show. It's not a reality show. It's a drama show. And the drama got a little too real for Spillitboy. And that's why I kind of fell off with it. So we're going to leave that there. So, yeah. I was just getting ready to go ahead and just do the little review right now, since we only use pretty much half the time I usually use for Kitchen Table Talk. But no, I'm not going to do that because everybody that watches Kitchen Table Talk doesn't watch Queen Sugar. So we won't mix the two. But I just wanted to say that. The show itself, I'll give kudos to the show for actually going that deep and actually shining a light on situations that are, and they're situations that we need to remember and we don't need to forget, because Queen Sugar is going to go down in history because this is the final season. It's going to go down in history as one of our shows. So I think it's a good thing that they actually did put it in. It was just a little bit rough for me. It was rough for me because it was too close to my reality right now. You know what I mean? It's too close to reality right now. But for history's sake, it needs to be in there. So that's that. That being said, I will be reviewing. No, I will not be reviewing those, Coco. I'm not going to go back and review those episodes. I'll breeze past those episodes and I'll come right back in with this past week's episode. I'm not going to go blow by blow and go back and talk. I'm not going to do it. I am not going to do it. I'll breeze past and I'll make mention of what had happened. And that'll be that. I'll actually, the next review I do will be a multiple episode review, and we'll just get right back on the horn where we are. That's how I'm going to handle that. I ain't put myself through that. I can't do it. It's too much. Too much. So that's how I'm going to handle that. Say my apologies. I meant to say the show on Amazon. Wait, my apologies. I meant to say the show, them on Amazon Prime. No promises. Probably not. I still haven't figured out really a way of shows like that, like on the streaming services. I have not found a sweet spot with reviewing yet. I haven't found a sweet spot of how to do a show that's on a streaming service where you all have watched all of it. There's like 9-10 episodes, and I got to find a sweet spot, and I just haven't been able to do it. Because to sit and try to talk about 10 episodes, if I watch an hour program, my reviews are generally between 17 to 18 minutes and 35 to 40 minutes sometimes. So to literally try to do one review of a 10 episode show, how long of a video would that be? How long of a video would that be? That would be, nobody's going to watch that. Nobody's going to watch that. That's like watching the show all over again, all at one time. Then there's the other part of it where if you do episode by episode by episode, ain't nobody going to watch that either. Y'all not going to sit and watch it episode by episode. And if you do, the comments is going to drive me crazy because you're going to be telling me what's going to happen in the next episode, which is going to screw the whole thing up. So I have to find a sweet spot to make that work. And I have not been blowing you all off. I just have not found that thing. I have to find a sweet spot to be able to do that, because there are some good things on these streaming services, but I got to find a way to do it that works with what I do. I miss your Oval reviews. The Oval is just pathetic. Coy, I literally sat here and I was watching. I got all the episodes, and I was watching one of the episodes, and it took me 2 days, and I still ain't through it. It got ridiculous, like Have and Have Nots, and they ain't been around long enough to be as ridiculous as the Have and Have Nots. I'm not gonna lie, James. I miss Drake. Darla, now she's all refined and things. Right. Girl, that's why I was like, the wedding was beautiful, but it was like there wasn't enough of that episode to even make a review. The review would have been 7 minutes long. I'd have spent the whole review talking about her shoes. It's getting good in the last 2 weeks, but it'd been bad for 5 weeks before that. That's what happened to me during the Have and Have Nots. Let's see. You may have to just do one episode at a time, and we would have to be disciplined and not binge on it. Not binging on it is not the problem, Jersey. The problem is getting in my comments and telling me that I'm wrong about stuff because I ain't seen what's coming up. They'll be arguing and just doing that. You know what I mean? No, this ain't right because it's going to be that. You know how that goes. You know how that goes. Or I ain't getting them out fast enough. And then I have hate mail. Child, I got to find. I'm going to figure it out. Trust me. I ain't been here all this time because I can't figure out how to work with y'all. I'm here this long because I always figure out a sweet spot to make things work. And this is no different than any other time. I will find a sweet spot where all of us get what we need out of this experience. I promise you that. I definitely will. Definitely will. That's why I talk to y'all so much. That's why I'm a YouTuber that have never turned off my comments. I don't care how many subscribers I get. I never turn those comments off because I have to know what you guys are thinking to be able to do what I do effectively. Even when the comments are ugly, I have to be able to tap into that to see what's going on. I need to know what's going on in your mind, whether it's good or bad, to know how to conduct myself. So can you turn? Yeah, you can turn the comments off. I will never do it. I will never do it. I don't care. Trust me. If I can sit through the comments on Basketball Wives, I can sit through anything. I can sit through anything. It gets brutal. There's a few little shows out there that gets really brutal, but I will not turn my comments off. I will not do that. That's part of the SpillitBoyTV experience, is that you actually do get to interact with me. I interacted with you guys before there was live. I was here for years when there was no live, and we always interacted. That's part of the brand, my brand, is that you can actually get to me and you can talk to me. What happened to Delilah? Child, Delilah boring. She boring. James, that thumbnail, I thought you was one of my rain videos. I sleep too. I'm sure until you looked over there and seen that fool with that bag on her head. Let's see. Review Jocelyn's Cabaret and Baddies ATL on Zeus Network. When they drop, it will drop weekly. Yeah, we'll see. I seen somebody saying something about that. We'll see. I'm just ready for Pose. May 6th. No, wait, what date is Pose? It's May. But what I'm thinking about, that's May 6th. May 6th is the beginning of Legendary. Legendary is coming back May 6th. Pose is somewhere in that vicinity as well. Pose is coming very, very soon in May. It might be May 6th too. But yeah, Pose, they're both coming. And I will definitely be on that. Definitely be on it. What's up, Mr. Pisces? It lost me after the third episode. Right. I got that same thing with me. Delilah, it didn't give me, I gave it a chance. I was like, okay, here we go. Come on. And then it was just like, that's exactly what happened. May 2nd. Okay, here we go. May 2nd. I got it on DVR, so I won't be late. I won't miss it. So that's that. We got it. Speaking of one that concluded, Maddie's 6 episodes of the T.S. Madison Experience. I'll say a thank you to everybody that kind of, you all know Maddie is a friend of mine, and I'll give my own personal thanks to everybody that stayed with the show and paid attention and gave her click and her view and paid attention to her show and watched it throughout the full season. And today is actually her mother's birthday. So today is Miss Mary Mackin's birthday. She does watch me here and there. So if Miss Mary, if you see this, girl, happy birthday to you, child. Today's Miss Mary's birthday. But yeah. So that it was so weird because this was the first Thursday in like 6 weeks when there was no Maddie because the show has actually wrapped. So I was sitting around here yesterday like, wait a minute, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something, but no, it's over. So that's kind of what went on with that. But yeah, happy birthday to Miss Mary. Today is her birthday. Legendary, the 2nd season. Pose, let's see. Pose the final season and then season 2 of P-Val. Absolutely, baby. We're going to be busy, Miss Coco. We're going to be busy, and I'm going to be on it like this, honey. Woo. Yes, God, honey. Child, Miss Sasha from down in Atlanta, honey, her little house, the house Carcon, honey, is going to be on that dog. They just leaked it out, honey, and I seen the promo shots. She's going to be her house is part of Legendary, and her promos, they look lovely. They look lovely. They really do. I said, oh, it's going down. That Legendary is going down, and looks like Megan Thee Stallion is back. So yeah, it's going down. It's going down. I'm excited. Thanks for letting us know about Queen Sugar. I do miss your review. Right, we're going to get back on it, Ms. Miller. I love the show. I've not missed an episode. I've been sitting right here. I know everything that's going on with Blue and the school and all of that. And I'm going to do a review and get it on. We're going to get right back on track. But them couple of episodes was a little bit much for the boy, honey. A little bit much for the boy. Let me see. I think I don't miss anything. Thank you. Okay, so listen to this. Now tonight at midnight, I will be back on Treasure Lane. I'll be on the SpillitBoyTV page, but we're gonna be down here on Treasure Lane. We're having games and cocktails with SpillitBoyTV, and we're gonna play and we're gonna have a good time, just like we did the last 2 weekends. We're gonna have a good time. Bring your beverages. Now you can bring what you want. I got some water right now, but I ain't gonna be drinking water later. But bring your alcoholic beverage, your Kool-Aid, your Pepsi, your sweet tea, whatever it is that you need to make you happy at midnight. Bring it with you. We're going to be having a good time. Stay fly. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. But we're going to be having a good, yes, on Vi and child, she carrying on. But yeah, we're going to have a good old time. And that's thanks to Nika. Nika actually asked that we do the games, and she donated, like immediately, she donated to the pot because there are prizes. So it's going down at midnight this evening Eastern Standard Time. Y'all make those little coinky dinks for wherever it is that you live. But it's going down at midnight my time. So I'm out of here. And I will see you all in a few hours. Thank you all for hanging out at Kitchen Table Talk with SpillitBoy TV. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys later. Good night for now, child. For now, come with your drinks ready, honey. And it's going to be of an adult nature. We're not doing pop culture trivia tonight. We're doing trivia of an adult nature. So we're your big girl and big boy underpants. We're your big boy and your big girl underpants. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later.